Today we're doing our first build ever in The Sims 4 for rent. I'm thinking we build a starter apartment block. So thanks to EA for giving us early access to check out this pack. If you'd like a creator sim review, you can check out this video. I've also started a let's play. I'll link this in the description down below, and I've done a full build and buy review as well. I got you covered. And just so you guys know, this is not final software. And that's why my name is darting around the screen. So what is the cheapest lot in Tomarang? This one's 2,800, 1,300-ish, 2,000-ish. Well, let's go with the cheapest one. And if we can, build this for like under 22,000 simoleons, that would be great, because that's a starter budget. Because when you move into Tomarang, you can only move into starter apartments to live as a tenant. You can't move in as a landlord. You're gonna have to save up for that usually. The deli, she's got you. She has got you. So I think this build is a little bit inspired by The Sims 3 actually, because I want this to be similar to when in Island Living you moved into that world. The exciting part of that pack was that you could run hotels. Side note, I really hope we do get a pack like that for The Sims 4, because hotels are fun. But anyway, you have the opportunity to inherit a really old looking hotel and do it up and turn it into a thriving business. So I want this to look a little bit old and something you can do up over time. I don't want it to be perfect looking from the get-go. It's more fun with storytelling. So we could have maybe the owner apartment here that can sleep a couple. And then hopefully within our budget, we can add 2 extra apartments. And this L shape would allow us to have a community space out here and maybe a little balcony as well. Gonna do like the rough shape of a balcony here. So let's go, wee! That's 1, that's 2. Maybe that should be wider. Hard to know the scale at this point. Let's get some saucy saucer lights, and we're gonna keep an eye on this budget too. Let's just pop a few like that. Also do a little front door balcony as well. Lift this up off the ground so we can use the new foundation. We're gonna have a bathroom in this apartment here. And as I always like to do, I like to place my furniture as I'm building so I can make sure everything I want fits in. I might be able to move this in a little. It's looking a little wide, because the bigger it is, the more it's gonna cost us, because we'll have to put more furniture in. And the walls cost more money. The wallpaper, the flooring, all of that. Can be our bathroom here. I'd really like to use the new toilets, the squat toilets. But are they the same price? They are. Good, 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 good. We will use the cheapest shower. Pop that there. The nice sink isn't actually that much more, but we'll just go with the regular sink for now. We can upgrade later. Then along here, we can do like a galley kitchen. The new fridge, surprisingly, is a lot more expensive than the basic budget fridge. It's $950, so let's go for the cheapest. In terms of counters, usually the cheapest is $150. These new ones are only $175. So it would be really nice to use the new ones. And you know what? We could probably get away with not having a stovetop. I know that is kind of controversial, but it will probably save us a chunk of money. And technically that would encourage them to use the grill in the public space, although it would limit our unit rating. But I did say I want this to be a little lackluster so that it's kind of run down for you guys to build up on. You gotta bring it to life. We have just the basic needs in here. So maybe let's get a rice cooker. How much is that? 250 simoleons. Well, it's cheaper than a $400 stove. So look, I say we do it. And then we can have a cheap couch in here as well. Okay, and that's really everything you need. Oh no, what about wardrobe? No, technically speaking, I don't think you need a wardrobe. You can just click on a mirror in the bathroom. So we can actually get away with just having a mirror here. Wait, how much is this mirror? 140 simoleons. It's a little bit more than what I'm willing to pay. And look, we'll see how much budget we have by the end of this. And if there's more, we can get some more fancy things. Oh, I really want to use this bedside table, but we go basic to begin with, and then we'll level up. Let's get some flooring. I do want to use the new flooring, and it's the same price as most timber flooring. Maybe we go shade darker, do it all across here. Oh, and I would like to use the new tiles. Luckily, they're only $4. 4 simoleons, I should say. They're quite pretty. Just selected the wrong one. We could also put this on the outdoor patio area. Actually, it could probably go in this whole entrance area. Speaking of which, how are we gonna do this? Well, we need a bathroom in this apartment. What if we did something like kind of a similar orientation? Maybe move that across a bit. We can do another bathroom here. Really fit a bed in. Okay, maybe we can just like build this out a little bit and just kind of go like this. Okay, this is probably bigger than it needs to be because we just do a similar kitchen over here. We can just copy and paste these, just pop that over here, pop this here, get a rice cooker in. We'll also copy across the bathroom. I know I could copy the whole room, but for some reason in my mind, this seems easier. Don't ask me why. We'll do another bathroom over here. How are we going with budget? Ooh, 14,000. Okay, that's going up pretty quickly. I'll just pull in this a touch, pop that in. I really want to use the new doors to the apartments, and luckily they're only 40 simoleons. I'm glad that they made those a little cheaper. I really love this green swatch. It's so pretty with the gold, but I kind of want it to look a little older. Like this. This looks a little more banged up. So maybe over time, as you renovate, it could be brought back to its like former glory. But this is what we begin with. If you guys are enjoying this pack and you're thinking about maybe getting it or any other Sims titles, you can help support me as a creator with the code word Deligracy at checkout on the EA app or sims.com. All you have to do is type Deligracy in the promo code section at checkout. Thanks so much for your support. One there, one there, one there. Thank God it's cheap. And we need like a door going out to our outdoor area. How much is this? This is only 50 simoleons. Heck yeah. This is the new pretty door. But those face inwards. I'm confused. I think that's the lock. No, the lines would face outwards. Yeah, they would face outwards. Ooh, that's cool. Okay, so we've got like a general shape here. We'll just make that meet up with this. Let's get this foundation set up. This is the new foundation. Technically, this does have stilts, but I am thinking about the fact that stairs cost money. I guess they don't cost that much. I'll admit I'm being a little stingy, but we kind of have to be. Oh, that does look cute on the stilts there. It'd be nice to have like a, like a double height entrance situation, like a little tower. And then we could just do roofing across here. Bam, bam, bam. How high would the roofing be? Maybe like that. Then we could have a little smaller roofing here. Oh, except that's smaller than this area. So I guess we need to double this up. Roofing's always so hard. It would be nice to pull this all the way across so that it covers up this area so it's undercover. Because I bet Tomarine gets some crazy rainfall. And I usually try and match the angles of the roofs like this. And then we can have some columns out the front. Keeping an eye on that budget. I kind of miss like what they used to do in The Sims 3 when they would just like do something like, oh, your grandmother has passed down an old hotel. Would you like to bring it back to its former glory? Like, I liked those little storytelling elements. At least that's what I remember it being like. Maybe I just made that up. Maybe I made that up in my own head, but I swear that was a part of Island Paradise. Let's make these a slightly darker color. If we bring in this step, we get a little bit extra money. Oh, but then this costs more anyway. But it looks cute. And up here we could do like a little tower situation. If you want more roof controls, you can hold Shift C and it brings up a couple of other points to toggle. It just gives you a little bit more control with curvature. Is curvature even a word? Oh, that's so cute. All right, so now we've just got to do windows and wallpaper, decorative objects. It's actually a really nice, simple little build. The green roof is nice. You could do a couple of different roofs, like mismatch them or use both roof types, you know. Got some new roof trims as well. We can go for this traditional look. Aren't they cute? And there's actually a secondary roof type where you can do these little flags. The only thing with these though is the edges are white, I think on all the swatches. So I feel like it doesn't actually look as good as I was hoping. Now, unfortunately, we don't have the luxury of using much back here, so we'll just use those and maybe one individual step to get down. Really, we need two. I mean, I really want to put the fencing out here because that does look way cuter. Okay, this really does have to be on the edge. Ooh, spandrels. Spandrels. We need some spandrels back here. The problem I'm having is I don't think the fencing is matching the other elements right here. No, it's not. See, this last swatch has a very subtle little bit of like dirt on it or wear. So that's actually quite good. It's more noticeable on the yellow. Maybe we go like a yellow portion back here. We shouldn't be afraid of color, should we? But we should replace the wood here at the front to be correct. Okay, we desperately need windows and we desperately need wallpaper. I love the green doors and I think it would be cool to do yellow and green because there's gold within some of the doors, and when it's brought to its former glory, I'd hope that you guys would change it to this richer green and gold, which looks so good with the yellow. So let's go with this. And that matches what we did out the back here too. How much are these? 45 simoleons. Ooh, it's a pretty penny. She is a pretty penny. There are some very beautiful windows in this pack. Luckily, they're not crazy prices. Oh, this one's nice. Actually, the more I look at this, the more I'm thinking we need like a secondary paint. Maybe the vertical strips. Oh, and we've also got some of these really cool roof details. 110 simoleons. It looks so cute. Look how cool that looks there. I want to keep it. We've got, oh yes, that's right. We've got to think about heating and all of that jazz. Well, how much is a fuse box? 105 simoleons. And then what was the other thing? A hot water heater. Oh, and the aircon units. In some ways, I feel like we don't need these things, but in other ways, it makes the place more fun and more realistic. But this is $650, so maybe we can't afford hot water yet. I'm sorry, you guys. You can have a fuse box there. You can have some electricity in here. These are so cool. Maybe we can put like one in the apartment. Okay, back to windows. We got distracted. I think these are the coolest windows because they've got the shutters, and we also have two versions of them. So we could do like shorter in the kitchen area above the sink, and then have a bigger one here. Maybe one above the bed. I feel like we need a window right here as well. Maybe one of these more basic looking ones. And as much as I'd love to give this apartment a door to the outside, I'm sorry, but you can have a window. I am not made of money, and this is a starter apartment block, all right? There is not a lot of light in this one. Oh no. Oh well, it's a starter apartment block, so not many windows. It's okay. It'd be nice to use this little $30 one in the bathrooms, just so you can get potentially a little air in or a little light in. Okay, we're at 18,000. Oh boy. Do some random different tiles in the bathrooms. I kind of want the bathrooms to look a little old. Oh, and we can use all of the like scuffed wall marks too. Actually, I think we have a tile that can match this one. No, not that. What am I thinking of? Wasn't there an aqua tile somewhere here? Oh, we can use this one. This one's a new one. Although it looks too nice. Let's make it more dated. We can do some earthy tones. Maybe the main area has the same yellow as the outside, because it's kind of like indoor outside entrance. Love this color. Favorite. It's just so pretty. I really wish we got a dark green in this pack just to go with these windows and doors. We kind of have some similar colors, but they're not really exactly the same. They really, oh, that one's pretty close. Maybe we pop some green in here, get the brown in the brown bathroom. We should definitely put on the lot challenge of mold growing. Ooh, maintenance troubles. Yes. Definitely not fast internet here. There can be some good acoustics and good lighting. Oh, it's pretty dark, but it's good lighting still. I don't know how. It filters beautifully through the few windows we have. And, you know, it actually does have a homey feeling about it, despite what some may think. Probably do need some lighting out here. And as much as I would love to add more saucy sauces, we probably can't afford it. So yes, the apartments may be a little dark, but what you gonna do? What other essentials do we need? We need some bins. $50 for a bin? That is an absolute ripoff. Unbelievable. And then some mailboxes. Thankfully, these cost 0 simoleons. And it's nice that there's 3 of them because there's just 3 apartments. It's just perfect. Can use some of the new pebbles too. That's all though, because we don't want to use up too much money. And out the back, we can just do like an area with terrain paint. We'll just size this up a little bit and paint. Actually, I sized it up too much. Regrets. This is more like it. I do want to create just like a nice little area. And we'll do some planting areas around here as well. Just soften these brushes a little bit so a little less noticeable, but I do feel like putting dirt underneath the foundation is realistic, and we don't need this letterbox over here anymore. Okay. I love how the owner's house is the only one with aircon. I mean, I don't love it. I just think that's typical. And then out here, we need some public amenities. Oh wait, we don't have a fire alarm in each of these apartments. 75 simoleons. Oh, it's expensive. But I feel like really bad if we don't have one in each apartment. I reckon we put in a very basic grill here because the other one's too expensive, the new one. And a little happy campers table, because if you live here, you will be a happy camper. Pop that there. They should be able to get around it. If we put a window here, you'll be cooking outside and like wave to the tenant inside. Little lack of personal space, but great sense of community. 19,900. So we probably do have enough room. Because like if you have one sim, you get 20,000 simoleons. If you have two sims, you get 22,000 simoleons. So I feel like we could add just a few things around the place. A little marbles section. Not really sure how you'll fit kids in here, but these are cheap, you know? This hopscotch is only $10. It's like put it on the side as if it's been drawn on. Is there a more chalky look? There we go. Oh, you know what we can do? We should go to live edit mode and get some extra bits and bobs. And also, I almost forgot, we need to put all the grit on the walls. Interestingly, most of these are $0. But some of them are 5 simoleons. I feel like that's maybe a mistake. So who knows? When the final expansion comes out, they might be all worth 0 simoleons because this is still a beta version. Oh, that looks so cool. And because it's mostly just 0 simoleons, it's free to put all of this gritty stuff in. And it just makes the apartment look so much better in like the worst way possible. Put some above, maybe just on the line, the midway line on this wallpaper. Ooh. We also got like the exposed brick. I think we should put this on the outside as well. A lot of these stains and things. You know, as this place gets fixed up, as you move your Sims into it and as they earn a bit of money to maintain it, then you can clean this off the walls and it's gonna look absolutely beautiful. Sometimes you gotta start from the bottom and work your way up. And that is the most satisfying thing. Nothing more satisfying than building something all on your own. I really like these marks. Looking good. Okay, now we need more in here. We can put one there. Get some more showing bricks. I don't want to use these ones because they cost money. I'm really cheap, you guys. Looks like there's poo-poo on the wall. Put more there. Oh, we can get the blue version of that shower. I don't think I've ever used that once in my life. We forgot the toilet rolls and I just realized, oh my God. Can we even afford toilet rolls? You guys are gonna have to work up to having toilet rolls. They're like $30 each, aren't they? They're like $50 each from memory. Yeah, $50. I'm sorry, but I am not paying for that. Oh God, I do sound like a horrible landlord. This game's turning me into a terrible person. A little bit harder to see these marks on the orange. So I feel like we should add some yellow in here. Or like another light. Oh wow, the blue's a lot. Another light color. We'll just do the gray. Okay, I placed so much of this stuff, it's actually making me feel a little sick now. No, that's being dramatic. All buildings, you know, have scratches and stuff. It's normal, unless you live in a brand spanking new house or apartments that are like serviced all the time for you. In which case, you are living the life. You know, wear and tear on buildings is very normal. Maybe not this much though. Oh, we need a little window up here. Like what about the lotus window? Oh, that's cute. Yeah, and that ties in with this window. Yeah, that's really sweet. I like that a lot. Should this maybe, no, it shouldn't stick out more because if it sticks out more, then it'll look weird. Should it sit back? So the roof, actually, I think that kind of looks better. I think that looks better from the front, but I don't think it's gonna look nice from the inside. Oh, actually, I think it'll be okay apart from the light in the middle here. That there, up there. It'd be nice to have like the new lanterns hanging down. These 120 simoleons. Yeah, we don't have money for that, but maybe one day one of you guys will. Okay, and then ceiling paint tiles will cost money. Yeah, so as much as I'd love ceiling paint, I don't want to pay for it. Yeah, let's save our progress on this because I'm stingy like the landlords in The Sims. Okay, let's put testing cheats. Whoop, true on, and then show live edit objects on. I think I did that right. And I know, Deli, you play The Sims all the time. You should know the cheats. Well, guess what? I have the memory of a goldfish. There we go. It worked. You don't need to write on afterwards. So if we click the magnifying glass, magnifier glass, magnifying. We have lots of trees and things here and extra decorations that are free. Oh, these look cool. So this is a great way if you're working on a budget to add a little pizzazz to your place. What is this? I don't know, but it looks cool. Oh, actually, I reckon that's like to go next to a jetty and tie a boat string around or rope. Actually, speaking of boat, we should have like a, that one doesn't look great. What about this one? Like an old boat back here that they've kind of added to the landscaping with. You know, they got a little creative. And it suits the surroundings with the water next to us. I'm just gonna put some ferns in. Basically, just make the place look a little more lived in. We can have a pot out here. A couple of pot plants. Holy moly, that's big. Maybe not that. And don't forget you can use your bracket keys to size things up and down. Oh, look, free chair. I mean, the Sims can't sit on it, but it's good for decor. Oh, look at this. So cute. Maybe we put it back here where the socializing area is. I'm gonna get some trees for free. I got you. It's not a problem. I know, I don't like this tree because it looks like a different color to the rest of the world. Like it doesn't look, it basically looks like a debug item. So we need to pick the ones that look good. And you'll notice a lot of these like what was in Sulani in Island Living. Sims 3 was Island Paradise. I think I called it Sims 3 Island Living earlier on. This is looking really cool. I think once we do the terrain paint, it'll bring it all together and look really nice. Little couple of ferns in. Ah, this is like my favorite grass from Sulani. Or grass or bush foliage, whatever you want to call it. I use this all the time. It's just really handy, that one. Do we have any little, okay, that's big. I was gonna say little rocks here that we can use for free. Of course, we can always size it down. I think they're, for a second I thought they were floating. It's gone crazy. Actually, I can hold down Alt and with the move objects on cheat, place that so it looks like it's inside of the pot. Maybe I can size this little one down. Yay, and pop that in the pot as well. It's all cute. Though you're not really centered, are you? There we are. Now you can grow happily. Those look awesome. Oh, the spirit house. I really love this. How much is this? 250. We're over 20,000. It is expensive, but it is also a beautiful item. You know what? I'm gonna let you guys add that if you want to eventually do that. I was thinking it would be nice with the little bit of extra money to add some books and bedside tables just so they have something to do for fun. These guys can have a crate in the corner, sorry, and have the books there. See that they can have fun. We may need just a sneaky hedge here. And like I said, we just need to do some more terrain painting. Pop, pop, pop around here. And if you mess it up, you can always go back with the eraser and just soften the edges. And you can switch back to the brushes again and go back in. Don't have to be precious. And you guys know I'm definitely not precious about this. I like this. I just realized if we pull this out a little bit, we can get the decoration on it. I add a little scuff there. It was looking too perfect. Maybe we can fit the water heater in here because it would just look cool. Do you think that's gonna intersect the door or do you think it'll be fine? I think it's gonna block the door over here. I feel like it's gonna be all right. It looks really cool. There's also a $25 for rent sign that we can put up. Cool. I kind of wish they had some floor scratches. And that's it. I think we've done a pretty good job. The only thing I do want to change is slide that back a bit, place this here just because I want to change this end to yellow. I felt like it looked a bit weird at the other end and I don't believe there's roofing under here. Let's just quietly take care of that. Lay out some roofing like that. Pop this back on. Oh dear, we stole a column, did we? Oh man, I messed it up. Okay, I fixed it. All right, you guys, let's do a little tour of our residential. So here it is from the front and here it is from the back. You know what else I just noticed? We need to pull this one down a little bit. There we go. Very nice. Let's go into our lovely residential area. We'll just appreciate the letterboxes first because they're very cute. I love letterboxes. Like, it's such a cool object. communication with people. I know I sound crazy, but I just think that's really cool. Okay, so you go in, we've got our big water heater that I hope isn't in the way. We've got this big double height ceiling. Would love to do ceiling paint when there's more budget. And let's go right into the owner's apartment. This I think is the owner's apartment because they have some extra things. I mean, you don't have to live in the building you own, but you'd have to live here if it's a new save file. So they get a little bit of extra bench space, I think, some extra light. They get the aircon unit, which is pretty cool. Nice bathroom. It's a great place to start out. And across here, this is the second apartment. Very nice. It's a little smaller than the other one. This is a little sad or rustic. You know, rustic is quite trendy these days. And then we've got this blue bathroom. Needs a little TLC. And then behind this apartment, we have the third orange apartment. This one's nicer looking. It feels like it's more spacious, light and bright. Although a bit of a privacy issue with the balcony there. If you're not into your neighbors looking in, you might want to put some curtains up when you can. Bright bathroom. And then the community area is just out here. Lovely area to meet your neighbors. I mean, even if you don't like the place you live, look at the view. I mean, that just makes it worth it, doesn't it? Got some kids' games here, even though you might not fit a kid in the apartment yet. You could if you wanted to. To finish off this place, we do need to change the lot type to the new residential rental, so we can click on that. And then when we look into the apartments, when we select a room, we can actually select down here whether it's a shared space or a unit space. So number 1, this is our first unit space. You can see it's now blue. If we want to add the bathroom, we can click and add onto it. This remains a shared space, so does this space. Over here, we want to add another unit. So this is how we add 2 is the riverfront. And if you really want to, you can go to the cogwheels over here and rename your units. So you can do starter unit 1. You can apply the lots and traits here too. You can put in how many beds and bathrooms there are. I guess that must be what it means. Yeah, so you can have custom traits. That is cool. So we can make everyone else's annoying. This can be starter unit 2. And it also has suggested things, suggested items. Let's add the bathroom here. So then they have a few more things like a toilet. And then over here, let's create starter unit 3. So name it that. 1 bed, 1 bath. Then they can also have a little bit of a mold challenge in here. And then we just gotta add the bathroom as well. And for those of you guys who might find the colors annoying, you can toggle them on and off over here too. Yeah, I think this works really, really well in build mode. So I'm glad how they've structured that. And then you can also use these eyes to turn off the furniture in your secondary units. But the main unit, the number 1 unit, will always stay visible. Otherwise, you can't see anything. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what builds you would like to see next. And as soon as the pack comes out, I'll put this on the gallery so you guys can download it as your starter units if you want to use them. As always, thank you so much to my members. You guys are amazing. Thank you for your support. And don't forget, you can now use code Deligracy at checkout if you're getting any Sims titles from the EA app or thesims.com. Thanks for your support, you guys. I hope you're having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. And I can't wait to speak to y'all soon. Dag dag!